Hey, we in Dubai, baby. Hey, we in Dubai, baby. We talking about Arab money. Yes. Share this information, guys. We're excited. Obviously, we're in a different time zone here. Hey. Hey. We in Dubai, baby. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but I am seriously excited about what we've been doing on this incredible tour, 40 days and 40 nights on the run. Now, you still have time to share. Now, it's 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's actually going on? Most of you that have been connected to our world tour, you know, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are live and in color. But guess what? We're in Dubai tonight, baby. And it's nighttime in Dubai right now. And so we wanted to make sure that we could respect the integrity of the tour. So we're providing you amazing information in the time zone of Dubai. So I'm excited once again. Now we are streaming from multiple different places. We're streaming both on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We are also on. Hold up. We got Rank has touched down in Dubai. Let's go. We're also on yes2forex.tv. So YouTube, Facebook, yes2forex.tv. You can get this information to show you why you should be winning with us, trading with us, and why you should absolutely say yes to Forex. Hey, Mama Sita is here. We in Dubai, Mama. One of my most favorite places in the world to be is Dubai. Now, my name is Dr. China Bethy. I am the founder of Rich University, an amazing community that is helping people all over the world to be exposed to $1 trillion daily market. $1 trillion daily market. We're talking about $6.7 trillion a day is moved through the Forex market. So you still have time to get people in front of this information. Share this on your Facebook page. Do a watch party. Share this on YouTube. Make sure people know that we're at yes2forex.tv so that they can hear some information that I know and I believe is absolutely going to be life-changing. Now, I have had the pleasure to frequent Dubai a few times in my life. One of my most favorite places to be. And I had an amazing time with some most beautiful women that are right there in Dubai who have recently said yes to Forex, who are winning inside of this space, who are building inside of this space, and who are growing and helping a lot of people inside of this space. So the first woman that I'm going to bring up is going to share with you a little bit more about what Forex is. Now, just so that I know who I'm speaking to here, if you don't know what Forex is, if you're still unsure of what I am even saying when I say Forex, like, I want you to put fours in the chat right now. Just drop some fours in the chat so that we can address you properly, so that we can really make sure that you understand what it is that we're talking about when we say Forex. Okay, so put some fours in the chat so that we know how to make sure that we bring it down to a very, very elementary level so that nobody is left out of this $6.7 trillion daily market that's allowing you to make money from your cell phone. So drop some fours in, drop them in, drop it in, drop it in. And yes, we are painting Dubai rich, baby. Absolutely. So what I want to do right now is bring in the first speaker that's going to really break this down to you. This woman is an educator. She's doing a phenomenal job. She's really learned how to trade successfully inside of this space, and she's helping people all over the world to win and see the value of saying yes with us here in Rich University. So without any further ado, I want to bring to the line Miss Michelle, all the way from Dubai, baby. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Michelle, can you hear me?
Oh, wow. I can't hear you now.
No? Oh, no. You can't hear me?
I got you. I hear you now.
Awesome.
I don't know what happened.
Yes. Well, listen, you look absolutely beautiful. First of all, how is the weather there, right? I know it's May, and I know Dubai got a different kind of May.
It's May.
Weather. Is it nice?
We do have a different kind of May. May is actually a wonderful time to be here. The best time to be here in Dubai is between, I would say, November through the end of May or June. So the temperatures are like in the 80s, in the low 90s. You got a nice little breeze at night. The weather is amazing. This is the time to be here for sure.
I love it. Okay, so I got to come in November instead of October, and definitely never again in July.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So
No.
listen, yeah, because Dubai, let's talk about that before we go into this. I believe that Dubai is one of those places that is on most everybody's list for them to visit. Just talk about what your experience has been in Dubai. What are some of the things to do if somebody decides to come to Dubai? What should they do? And what are the things that you like most about being there?
Oh my God, I could talk about that forever. The first thing that I want to say about coming to Dubai, because I'm just going to claim for everybody who wants to come that they will come and they will visit and you're going to have an amazing time. So let's start there. But the first thing that I want to say is that when you come to Dubai, please do not plan to stay for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. When you come to Dubai, you want to stay, if you can, at least at the bare minimum, 10 days. Because there is so much to do. Most people who have come to visit, they stay 10 days and they say, oh, but I didn't get a chance to do this and I didn't get a chance to do that. So you want to make sure you have ample time to enjoy. Their cultural experiences are amazing. They have the second Louvre in the world. The first one is in Paris. The second one is here. There are amazing and beautiful mosques. There are yacht experiences. There are amazing hotels. Every restaurant that you can think of, almost things that they have in the US, they have here. They have safaris, everything from, I took my parents to we had like a champagne kind of safari because, they weren't trying to do the dune bashing and all that kind of stuff. When I say there is something here for every single person, there is something here for everybody, from the babies all the way up to grandma and the great grandma. So you want to make sure that you have ample time. I mean, everything is just amazing here. But what I think I like best about being here is you never run out of things to do. There is no such thing as being bored. There's just no such thing. You never run out of things to do. And then it is such a peaceful place. The people are beautiful. They're positive. And you don't have to worry about a lot of the things that you have to worry about in other, parts of the world. It's a very, very peaceful and safe place.
Wow, that's amazing. Talk a little bit about your experience with saying yes to Forex with us. What were some of the reasons that led you to saying yes to Forex? And then what has some of the experiences been since you've said yes with us?
Well, actually, I said yes to Forex about 3 years ago now. I guess it was about 3 years ago. And my first experience with Forex was actually before I knew what Forex was. I had gone into an exchange. I was traveling internationally and I went in and I took my US dollars and I got the money for the country that I was going to. And the person there told me when I came back, if I exchanged that money back to US dollars, depending on the rate, I might get more back than what I gave. And I thought, okay, that's nice. Interesting. Right. Don't know how that works, but I thought that was great. Sure. So still that term Forex I had never heard of. So I went ahead and I did that and I came back and I was like, okay, I got some money back and I thought that was pretty interesting. But didn't think anything more of it. My next experience with Forex was being in a bank actually. And waiting in a long line and just sitting there in a line and looking at the exchange rate chart. Everybody's seen those. They have, the US dollar is this and the Japanese yen is that and this is that. And I was just staring at this. Again, I did not know what the word Forex meant. I didn't even know that was a thing. So I'm standing there looking at that chart, this long line, and I'm thinking, ooh, it would be nice if I could get that money and then come back and get some more money, but I'm sure that's not a thing. That's what I'm thinking. So this was like in 2011, I think. So time went on. I think it had to be maybe around 2016. And actually, Dr. China, I saw you on Facebook Live. You had posted that people were making money from their cell phones. Okay. Well, by then I had heard the term Forex, but I had no idea how to get involved. I had no idea. And so I actually went ahead and I messaged you. I was here in Dubai, actually. I think you started posting like in April, the first time that I saw it. And I wasn't back in the US until that December. And so I said, before I leave here, I'm going to have this Forex stuff on my phone. I'm going to know how to do this. And so I went down to Atlanta from Chicago, met you at one of your events. I don't know if you remember that. It was at Mike Favors, I guess it was at his church or something. Yeah. And we went through some trades. My very first trade, I went into profit. My very first trade, I will not forget that. And from then on, it was on. It was on. So my learning experience for the following year was amazing. My first year in Forex was absolutely amazing. I traded, I learned, I traded, I learned, I traded, I learned, and I have been in love with Forex ever since, and there's no turning back.
Wow. Wow. Well, listen, you are definitely paving the way. Break down a little bit of what Forex is to the person that's listening in. Maybe they haven't had a chance to travel around the world and experience the currency exchange. How can they participate being home inside of this great market?
So that's the beautiful thing about what we have here now. Like I said at the beginning, I went into an exchange place and I had to walk in there physically, and I took my money and I exchanged it. And, the attendant there told me, if I came back, I could, there might be a difference in the exchange rate, and that would be essentially a profit. Well, now what we are able to do is to do that same transaction that I did walking into a place, but we are able to do it from our phones. So basically, you're taking one country's currency and you are exchanging it for another country's currency. And those currencies fluctuate. They fluctuate all day, every day. Well, if you are trained and you learn how to determine whether those fluctuations are going to go up, which would be a buy, or if they're going to go down, which would be a sell, which is what we learned here in this community, then that is how you're able to extract money. And I'm telling you now, Dr. China, I am extracting money every single day from the Forex markets based on what I have learned here at IM. And I've been doing that for 3 years.
Wow, that's a mouthful. Extracting money every single day. I'm just in awe at the pictures that I'm going through now. Hopefully everyone can see this on my screen. Dubai is so amazing. It's so futuristic. Talk about being doing Forex there. It's something that's very common. It's not as foreign as it is here in the United States. You have kids that are actually, it's a part of what they do. I actually was here. This is so beautiful. This is where we actually the last time that we were there on a yacht, this is where we left from. This is so gorgeous. I love it. So talk to us about doing Forex there inside of a space that's already so rich.
Oh, wow. So it's hard to be here and not have the desire to level up with your finances and to level up or begin to create wealth, because we are literally just submerged in generational wealth that is just, it's something that you could not even imagine. Like a lot of the pictures and the videos that you see people posting on social media, and these super mansions and these super yachts and all of this kind of stuff. This is a way of living here. It's a way of being here. This is a land of generational wealth, and it is just absolutely amazing. And so Forex is not uncommon here at all. Many people here, as a matter of fact, 80% of the people here are expats. They're from other countries and they come here. And people learn quickly about Forex. There are Forex communities here and there and everywhere. But what I can say is none of those communities offer what we have here. And there are people who are blowing my phone up, especially recently, people who we had spoken to about it in the past, and they've tried other avenues, and they are calling me and messaging me at ridiculous times of night, but they are, because now they want to not only get into Forex, but get into the way we do Forex. So it's amazing.
Wow. Well, listen, Michelle, you've done an amazing job at just giving us an experience of what Forex is and why people should say yes. Specifically here with Rich University. Talk a little bit about your Rich University experience, and then we'll go on to the next speaker here.
Okay, so the things that I love most about Rich University, well, let me back up a little bit. Like I said, I started trading about 3 years ago. And 3 years ago, I studied the content that is offered, and I traded and I studied and I traded, and I just fell in love with it right away. But I was very much on my own, just trading and really focusing in on learning the skill of trading. And after my first year, which was a wonderful year, it was an amazing year. I began to share with some people, and I was like, this is great making money, but it's kind of a lonely space because it was just like me and my phone, like wherever I happens to be.
Gotcha.
And so I kind of connected with Babe, and I connected with LaJean, and we started to do some more social kind of things around Forex trading and introducing people to Forex. We had some amazing venues that we went to, rooftops and beautiful weather and beautiful scenery, and we would have different trading experiences there. What I am loving now, which has completely put this on a whole nother level for us, now Rich University has a community. And when I say it is like an extended family, we are trading together, we are growing together, we are learning together. So long gone are those days of you're just trying to figure it out on your own and you're doing this and you're doing that. There's so much engagement, there's so much excitement, and you will not be left alone. You have people around you who are rooting for you and helping you to exceed and to be successful in this space. It is absolutely amazing. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it.
Wow. Well, listen, Michelle, you have definitely came and blessed us today. You have a few more people who I'm sure have put Dubai on their list. Just know that we look forward to going to Dubai at least once a year. We were blessed inside of the Rich University community to bring along some of our members last year, October. We don't know what will happen for this October. I definitely will be getting back to Dubai. We'll see what happens with the state of the world. But I'm looking forward to coming back. And for those of you that would love to go to Dubai, maybe that's one of the reasons that you want to say yes to Forex, to be able to travel to beautiful luxury places like Dubai, all Forex funded. We'll show you how to do that as well. So Michelle, thank you so much for breaking this down to us. Buy low, sell high, guys. Get paid from your phones. We appreciate you, Michelle. All right, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful for the expansion of what it is that we're doing. Here's Giovanna. Giovanna had an amazing time in Dubai after partnering with us, and it's just been absolutely just incredible. So I want to bring on another young lady who is doing really, really big things. She has been plastered all over the news and all over magazines for the work that she's doing. I am so godly proud of her. I'm so proud with all of the success that she's already acquired, that she still sees an opportunity here inside of Rich University to win, thrive, and even share with other people. She's on fire. And I'm so, so excited about this next woman who's doing really big things. I've had an opportunity to connect with Michelle as well, both here in the States as well as in Dubai. And the same for the beautiful Babe Savage. Yes, baby. She was savage way before anybody else was talking about it. So let's talk about it, babe. Hey, beautiful.
Hey. Now the party can begin, girl. The party begins. Yes. Yes.
How are you, beautiful? You look gorgeous, by the way.
Hi. Thank you. How are you?
I see you with your red, Rich. You look amazing.
That's right.
Yes. Guys, if you want to be dazzled in your rich, make sure you go to shoprichu.com. Shoprichu.com. Y'all type it in the chat because they're like, okay, I want my rich shirt. I want to be rich and royal too. So you look
rich and royal.
Babe, tell us a little bit about yourself and just let's get into this whole Dubai lifestyle. I mean, you've been living in Dubai.
Oh my goodness.
Doing
the
big
Dubai
things.
lifestyle is insane. Just like Michelle said, she is definitely right. It is rich and royal. It's a place that we have been able to excel at so many things. If China already said, I am Babe Savage, and living here in Dubai has been truthfully life-changing for me. I came here because I wanted to open a business, and I got blessed with the opportunity of having my own hair extension and wig store. So as you can imagine, I was truthfully honored, blessed to be able to do this and be the first African-American woman to do it. So a freak accident happened to me.
No. We got to say that again, babe. I got to hear that again. What you just said. Somebody missed it. And I want to make sure no one misses what you just said.
Okay. I am the first African-American woman to own a hair salon in UAE. Boom!
That's a big deal. Oh, God, oh my
What you
God.
say?
She is the first African American woman to own a beauty salon in the UAE.
AE, correct.
Okay.
It's so funny how I found out that happened, because I was in the office signing paperwork, and they said, there is no space for you. And I said, what do you mean there is no space for me to check? You know, when you check, you know, to tell whether you're a, you know, American, you know, from London or wherever. And they said, there is no space for you. I said, what do you mean? The guy said, we have to go and create a box for you to check, because there is no one else here that is an African American woman that owns this type of business. I said, are you serious? I freaked out. Wow. But in the midst of that blessing, I walked out of my villa one day, totally freak accident.
Villa.
And I fell.
Okay.
Okay, that's what they call them. Okay, I walked out of the villa one day and I tripped and I fell. Oh, and I twisted my ankle, my hand, and I was literally out of commission for a few weeks. But it put me in the mindset of what would happen if we were not able to go to work. What would we do as hairstylists, as wig makers? And I'm a real wig maker. I truly make them myself. And as that being my profession, and I can't go to work, what can I do? So I was on a quest to find something to do. And I actually saw you. And when I saw you were, you know, everybody was on their phone and stuff like that, I said, oh no, that's not me, because I'm a hairstylist, I'm an artiste, and I'm not doing that. When I looked at you, I said, no, I want to, you know, just stick with something in the space of, you know, doing hair, you know, possibly, but I couldn't find anything. So I called you, you talked to me for a little while. I actually presented it to someone, and they didn't see my vision. They didn't see the same vision that I had with learning how to make money from home, and they kind of dispelled it. But that's what my thing is, everyone is not going to see your vision in this. So whenever you get ready, whenever you're watching this video, whoever you are, don't get off this video and go ask your broke aunt or your broke brother about this. If you know that this is something that you want to do, get back with the person that shared this video with you.
Absolutely, babe. You know, I'm so godly proud of you. I am really proud of you for taking a leap of faith in stepping out to do something so amazing for all of us. You represent so many of us who aspire to do things that sometimes is scary. And you went first, you paved the way. When I got to Dubai, I remember it was such a culture shock in what we were told. And so you guys prepped me, you and Michelle both really prepped me to know China. Just imagine Las Vegas, Miami, like the best of the best places in the States, in Dubai. And I was like, no, because then I gotta stay. I don't know what I should bring, dress like you. Hello. And so it was just an amazing experience to learn so much. And as a you know, a Christian woman, I didn't even know what to expect even from that perspective. And when I saw you, I felt so much love and the presence of the Holy Spirit in Dubai.
Yes.
That was so happy. Even when we were talking about the mosque, at first I was like, why would I want to go to a mosque?
I remember that. You did not want to go. You did.
Big Bible, like, hold up, hold on. Misguided.
I remember that.
I have to say misguided. I was so misguided on what this was really about. And I'm so grateful that I did not miss that experience. I literally fell in love with Dubai for the heart of the people that I saw. They didn't judge me. I did not have on clothes like them. I didn't know what they were going to look at me and be like, oh, look at her or something. You know, I was very American. Right. No, it was none of that. And it was just an amazing piece, like Michelle said, and love. And it was just amazing. So I'm I'm just grateful that we had the connection and then you had the desire.
Yes.
The
Yes.
desire to say, I want Rich University here. What can we do to get, because I've always wanted to come to Dubai, but you really gave me a reason to show up. You and
Yeah.
Michelle came together and said, we want to do what you guys are doing in Atlanta. We
Yeah.
want
Exactly.
back here. And I'm like, of course I want to come to Dubai. So win-win. And being there and then seeing LaJean in the room. I remember the first event. It was so amazing. Oh my gosh. And then LaJean, who had just shrunk in size, was like, I was like, oh, LaJean.
I remember. I remember. I remember. I remember.
You come all the way to Dubai for a family affair. My daughter worked with her at her production studio, her theater studio. It was her first job, and she interned there as a young girl, and it just was amazing, a big family reunion. So I'm grateful. What is your message, babe, to someone who is maybe a little bit nervous, afraid, unsure of what they need to do to walk into a new reality that allows them to live a life that is unlimited, and what they can do by utilizing this vehicle of saying yes to Forex, specifically with us here in Rich University? Because I think there's somebody that could be watching and they kind of pull Forex all together and don't realize the importance of where you get your education, and more importantly, the community of support.
I would say that I hate to get biblical or whatever, but this is to me across the board. God is not pleased with your comfort. He is pleased with your growth. And to me, to step outside of something that is going to take me further, to me, that's a no-brainer. He is not pleased with your comfort, with you staying in this box where you are right now, going to that job every day, and going to the job that you hate, or being in a situation that you're not proud of, just because you see something on a screen that's unfamiliar to you. Because you see something on a screen that is unfamiliar to you, you immediately run away. But you're running away from something that can take you bigger and to better places. Because I have been there. When I originally saw these charts, I immediately walked away. And it wasn't something that, I was even going to get into. Michelle is actually someone who brought me out of my shell and made me look at it in a different way. She is true. We are truly together like Black Girl Magic, because she helps me excel in ways that I'm fearful of, and I help her excel in ways that she is fearful of. And I think that if you continue to stay where you are, how can you achieve anything better? So I just say to the person that's looking at this video right now, break out of your comfort. Break out of your comfort.
Wow.
It is worth it. It's worth it. When I tell you, I have been part of different communities before. And being very honest, I fell in love with the money before even knowing what the product was. But when I got into this space, I fell in love with being able to speak a new language, which is the wealth language. Mm-hmm. I was able to sit in, coffee shops, and people walk over to me and like, what are you looking at? Do you know what you're doing? And not even know that I know how to read these charts, and I know how to talk just like you do. So it gives you the sense of empowerment to be able to be in this space. And with Rich University, it takes it to another level. It is the community of Rich University. There is no other. There is no other. For you to be able to come into a community and be able to trade together, grow together, nobody is in judgment of you. Everybody had to be on the ground level. It's nothing like it. So at the end of the day, like I said, God is not pleased with your comfort. He is pleased with your growth.
Wow. That is absolutely amazing. Being able to learn the wealth language, thriving in Dubai, the first African-American woman to own a beauty salon in the UAE. Okay.
Yes.
UAE, not just Dubai, Abu Dhabi. What is it? Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi, UAE, Sharjah. It's 7 Emirates actually. Mm-hmm. And when I tell you, it has not been an easy road, but I will tell you this: Me falling that day was a blessing because it definitely put me in the mindset of what are you going to do if you physically can't go to work? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? If you physically cannot go to that job tomorrow, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It puts you in totally a different mindset than any other of being to work with your hands and your feet and you not being able to do that, you know, and you not being able to make money. What are you going to do? I was in another country with this amazing blessing of having my own business. And I felt like my dreams had just been taken away from me. I really did. I felt like that was it. I felt like, okay, God, you blessed me with this amazing opportunity to have my own business, but now it's been taken away from me. What am I going to do? I'm in another country. I'm building a business. What am I going to do? Wow. And when I tell you Forex has truthfully changed my life, it has. It has truthfully changed my life. It has empowered me. It has given me the courage to be able to step out and go into banks and know that I'm making money just like you are. I'm making money just like this bank.
Ooh, that's a big, that's that right there, baby. I'm making money like the banks.
I make money like the bank.
Ooh, baby. I would put on a shirt, but I don't want nobody to be a target.
Right.
Well, that's a fact right there, baby. If you don't want to,
I make money like the bank do.
If you don't want to just put your money in the bank, but you want to make money like the bank.
Exactly. You better get in Forex.
The Forex.
And stop being afraid of something that's new. Stop. It's not hard. It's just new to you.
I love it, baby. You did an amazing job. Let's transition over to this harmonic scanner so that they can have an opportunity to see the tools that we provide, the resources that we provide to help a person with no experience to still see success inside of this space, and how we teach this stuff to you. We don't expect that you would know it. None of us knew it when we first got started, but let's talk a little bit about this tool right here, which is our handy dandy harmonic scanner. That is banking software, multi-million-dollar banking software, by the way, that they get access to when they say yes to Forex with Rich University.
And when you first see this, you immediately say, oh no, this is not it for me. But literally this chart is like screaming money to me right now. It's screaming money to me right now, because this is the tool that you will get when you join Rich University and I Am Academy. It is called the harmonic scanner. And it is 87% accurate, but with adding indicators, which is something that you would find out about, it is actually increased in reliability by 90, I think 92%, 93% maybe. But what you're looking at basically is a chart that is telling you it scans a market for high probability setups. And what you're looking at to your right is all of the answers to the test. At the very top, you would see what pair you are trading. And then to the right, you are seeing the numbers that you enter into your MT4. I know that some of the things that I'm speaking about right now may be talking over your head, but I'm telling you, it is totally, totally an amazing tool. Like I said, to the right, as you can see, all of these numbers to the right, if blue is in the sky, that means that it's a buy. Okay, so in this particular chart, we are looking for a buy. And as you can see right now, pointing to the D is a point of entry. Okay, so we are looking for this chart to go up. As you can see in the past, it already hit our take profit. See in the past to the left-hand side, you can see that the chart has already gone high and hit our take profit. But we are looking for it to go the other way so that we can make some money. So as I said, this is a tool that scans the market for high probability setups. It gives you all the answers to the test. Literally, it's like you can push the numbers in. If you can work a washing machine, you can put the numbers in to make some money. Oh, I can't see.
Wow, that's amazing. You did. I mean, that's that. If you could put the no, if you can use a washing machine, you can put the numbers in.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Amazing.
And like I said, I immediately thought when I first looked at this chart that it's something that I would never do. But when I look at this chart now, it is pure money.
Money, ABCs, one, two, three, shapes and colors. Michelle, thank you so much. I know you have another guest to bring on. I want you to go ahead on and introduce her. We'll bring her up and just have some dialogue with her. We'll go ahead and tell them what they need to do to get started after we show them the growth plan as well. So we'll bring in your guest as well here in Dubai.
Okay. This is Miss Tiffany. Miss Tiffany is an educator. She was an educator here in Dubai, but she is still rich and royal love to us. She's now in the U.S., but it feels like she's here because we talk every day. She's an educator who took the chance of coming from the U.S. and living in UAE. I believe she lived in UAE for maybe 2 or 3 years, and she has taken Forex by storm. She is in Rich University. She's doing amazing things. She's growing every day. Please welcome Miss Tiffany Baxter.
Hello.
Hi,
hello.
Tiffany.
Hi.
How are you? We miss you.
So excited. Oh my goodness. Like Babe makes me want to join all over again. Like I'm already in. Like, yes, I want to do it again.
Well, please tell us your experience and your why on why you came into Rich University. How did you get involved? Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a teacher by education or trade, I guess. I moved to Dubai because I was burned out on teaching, but I thought, wow, here's an opportunity for me to rejuvenate what I know my calling is, and that's education. So I interviewed, moved to Dubai, but one of my prayers was that I wanted to learn how to let my money make money for me. I didn't know anything about Forex. I didn't know about Bitcoin or gold or stocks or anything like that. I just knew that I wanted my money to make money for me. And I had heard that wealthy people made money when they were asleep. And so I was like, that's what I want. That's what I want. And so I prayed about it. And I knew I needed a mentor. I knew I needed to surround myself with people who were doing things that I wanted. So that means I had to get out of my comfort level. So moving out of the country definitely did that. So I moved to Dubai. I was introduced to Babe by another friend, and we clicked. And I was like, I like this lady. Like, first of all, she got me together because she was my beautician. And then we would talk, and I would tell her, make my appointment when nobody else comes in because I need to talk to you. I got to tell you some things. So she was my physician, my counselor, my prayer partner, my motivator. She was everything. And so they ended up having an event in Dubai, and I met Dr. China, and she gave her presentation, and I was sold. I was like, yes, okay, this is it. But what sealed the deal even further was we were in a room with people from all over the world. It was people there from France and South Africa, London, everywhere. And everybody was sharing their testimony about Forex. So I'm like, well, this is the real deal because people doing this all over the world. At this time, I hadn't been in Dubai very long. And so I was like, this is it. So I think I was one of the first people to sign up that day. I was like, boom, I'm in. And so I was so excited about it. I was coming back, telling people, because I think that might have been like a Saturday. Or Friday or Saturday, I don't remember. But we ended up having another event. Babe was like, can you get the clubhouse? So I had lived in Rihan, and I was like, yes, we need to share this with more people. Let me see if I can get the clubhouse. And so we was able to get the clubhouse, and Dr. China came, and they did another presentation. And so I was just really excited about Forex and felt like this is going to change my life. And so I was able to get my tune free pretty fast. I introduced it to people. I was having meetings at my house, and it was just exciting to be part of the community and making money when I was asleep. I would put a trade in at night. When I woke up, I would be in blue. So that means I was making money while I was asleep. I was like, this is exactly what I need. Fast forward to December this year, my life tragically, well, not tragically, but it changed. My mom was diagnosed with cancer, and so I have become her primary caregiver. Forex is perfect for me. It's the foundation was already laid. I already knew what I needed to do. This is my job now. With Corona happening and everything going on, to me, it was easy. Why wouldn't I do Forex or continue to do it? Doing it even more time. When you're working, sometimes you're limited on what you can do. But baby, Michelle was good. We would send each other messages while at work. Michelle and I both taught KG, so we knew each other's schedule. I'm like, did you get your kids on the bus yet so we can get on and put this trade in?
So basically, you're telling me that Forex affords you the life to be able to have the schedule to be able to take care of your mom. Because
Absolutely.
if you were going to a traditional job every day, that means that you would have to leave your mom in the hands of someone else who doesn't know how to take care of her. But being able that you can go in and look at the chart, put in a trade, and know that you can set it and forget it, and be able to also take that precious time with your mom, that must feel amazing. That must feel amazing.
It really is. And it takes the stress off. I don't have to ask somebody for time off. I don't have to, make choices that I don't have to make.
Right.
I mean, Forex just the ability to do that. So it's a win for me. And a lot of people are asking like, well, what are you doing? Are you working? No, I don't consider this work.
Well, I totally appreciate you coming on. I totally appreciate you. I miss you. I'm so happy that this has afforded you the opportunity to be able to be with your mom and take care of your mom and have the time to be able to do that. That is a gift from God to be able to do that. And Absolutely. I thank you for trusting me and joining me in this journey. I thank you so much, Tiffany. I miss you.
Thank you. I miss you too.
Hey, Tiffany, I remember those days. I remember the whole Clubhouse thing and doing it again.
Yes.
And coming back, and to see you still on this journey is amazing. Congratulations. What a blessing it is that you have a resource that allows the money to still flow in without your absence, to be there in the most important times in our life, which is for our family. So I'm excited. This is a blessing. And we're still connected all over the world. Where are you located right now, Tiff?
I'm in Louisville, Kentucky now.
Okay, so you're in Kentucky. I'm in Atlanta. Baby's still in Dubai, and we all still get to connect and win. So it doesn't matter where in the world you are. We still could come into this space and make money together to do whatever it is that we need to do with that money. So congratulations again. We're super proud of you.
Thank you.
Wow, that's so awesome. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, this is, I don't know. The energy is so good. I'm just so excited. I want to share the 10% growth plan. I know that this has been a huge hit. This is life, baby. It is everything. We show you how to grow your money 10% a day inside of the Rich University community. This is exclusive to our group, which is why who you join with is important, because those extra tools simplify the process so that you don't feel alone or overwhelmed or, figuring things out. So
just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it for a minute. Let's talk about this money.
You know what, babe? You said something. I got to touch on that because I'm so visual with my money. Whether it's the charts or whether it's this, if it doesn't, as we were developing it, I have a marketing director that just does an amazing job with all of our creative content. And when it wasn't right, I was like, no, it don't feel right. I'm like, what do you mean it don't feel right? No, it has a feeling. Success has a feeling. These trading charts have a feeling. This needed a feeling. And when it was it, I knew it. I said, that is it. Do you hear it? Do you hear the sound?
Yes. Just look at it. It just looks like money. It just looks like money.
Mine is so it has all of the dynamics that it needs. It touches all of our senses when we look at it. And I know you're probably saying it's not that deep. It is that deep. And I'm going to show you why it's that deep. Because what we show you here is, let's just say you started with a $200 account. When you get started with us, and I promise you the education for you to say yes is very affordable. People are spending $20,000, $30,000 a year for education. Sometimes $20,000, $30,000 a semester for education in traditional universities. So I promise you, I can tell you now, to get started with us is less than $300. You spend less than $300 to get started with us, to have access to the multi-million-dollar banking software, to have access to the community, to have access to this trading chart, to have access to our nightclub and Tokyo, China, that we'll get to in just a second.
Yes.
Woo-hoo, baby. And also the 2% trading plan. So let's just say when you get started, we give you $3,000 in a demo account, a practice account for you to start trading with. And when you transition to your live account, let's just say that you started with $200 and maybe you had a goal to grow that $200 to $20,000. Now there's no time frame that we guarantee. We can't guarantee you anything. Actually, past profits do not guarantee future results. So your experience is going to be your experience. But this is for mathematical purposes to show you what could potentially happen with you utilizing this chart to grow your money as a guide. You start with a $200 balance. Your goal is 10% a day.
What you say?
So when Babe,
wait a minute. Let me just ask you a question. Where can you sit your money legally and it grow 10% a day? I just want to. Anybody in the chat can tell me. Just a day.
So when Babe says that, when she walk into the bank and she says, "I'm just like you. I am the bank. I make my money like you make your money." She actually
the pairs are my employees.
Hello. Come on now, USD. You work for me. JPY, you work for me too. Euro, yes.
Yes.
I love it. So what happens with this is there is an earning potential of 10% a day. What I love is you can always change these numbers when you have access to the actual chart. Once again, this is exclusive for Rich University members. But day one, your goal is $20. Day two, $22. Day three, $24. So what that means is by the time you get down to day 3 days, you've grown your account from $200 to $266.20. Guys, that is amazing. By the time you get down to day 5, you've actually grown your account to $322.10. By the time you make it to day 10, you got $518 potentially in your account from simply utilizing the tools, taking trade ideas from us. We even embed risk in. We know that there's risk factors, so we provide a 2% risk factor. We give you a goal. You'll understand what lot sizes are and pips and take profit, but just know that this is what you're going to be utilizing with our multi-million-dollar software to get to this number right here. And we've already embedded the risk in. So by the time you get down to day 20, you're at $1,345.50 because you had a $122 trading day. Now, if you've ever had a $122 trading day, go ahead and make some noise.
What you say? Let me just make it. Okay,
that is not something that's difficult to do inside of this space when you apply yourself effectively and utilize the education that we teach you inside of the academy. So then let's go down to day 30. Day 30, $3,489.88 is the earning potential that you have for that day. 30 days. If you don't put any money in your bank account, don't take any money out of your bank account in 30 days, what will you have in there? The same amount you put in there until 31 days here, and you got to pay the bank to hold your money. So we're talking about compounding your money. By the time you get down to day 40, $9,051.85 is the earning potential. Day 50, guess what? Congratulations. You just met the goal of $20,000. By the time you get to day 60, you're at 55,000. Now, once again, this is for mathematical reasons, right? So what that means is that chances are this won't go 100% the way it seems here, because we just know that there's things that just happen that we don't control. So remember the risk that we've already embedded in. So let's just say you get 50% of this wrong. Day 60, you wanted to have 55,000 from your $200 account, but you end up with 25,000. 50%.
That's amazing.
50% goes wrong. Here's the reality. If you know nothing about trading, the only thing that we're doing is buying and selling currency pairs. You either buy or sell. There's nothing else for you to do besides buy or sell. The whole community is based on teaching you what currency pairs to buy or sell and optimal entry as far as when. So my 5-year-old son has a 50% chance at putting in a trade and getting it right 50% of the time. So just imagine how much more for you if you apply yourself. What I also love about this amazing chart is that we provide you some personal goals that you may have with an equivalent chart that shows you if you wanted to fire your boss, retire from your job, what would it take if that's something that you wanted to entertain? $12.50, if that's what you were earning, working a 40-hour work week, it would take for you to make $100 a day, 5 days a week, to make $2,000 a month for a $24,000 yearly income to replace that 40-hour work week. I love what Tiffany says. She says she don't call this work, but she's providing for her family. If you
Exactly.
were $31.25 an hour, what would it take to replace that? Working 40 hours a week. And I know a lot of people don't even make this type of money. It takes a $250 a day consistently 5 days a week. That'll give you $5,000 a month. So once you start off really at these goals, $20. Then it's going to lead you to really building up. By the time you get to the point where you're making $100 a day, that's significant. That's significant. By the time you get to where you're making $250 a day, that's significant. So we even provide you withdrawals. We encourage you to don't just trade for sport. Here we go. We want to help you to withdraw. Maybe you want to withdraw 10% a week. So this chart provides it all to you, and you have exclusive access when you join us. Listen, I'm excited. I already told you it costs $234 to get started. You pay that one time. That's some babe. How much the wig, babe?
A wig is starting at about $600 here in UAE. 200. When I found out that this was under $250, I immediately thought that was I said no, it's not. It can't be. It cannot be. So for this wealth, to be able to make money from anywhere in the world, $235. That's a no-brainer.
No. All you need is a phone and the internet. We're talking about some bundles. You can't even get the wig. You gotta get you some.
Right. You can't even you gotta get it made. You have to get it made.
You can't get it customized for sure, bro. You
no.
talking about some Jordans.
Yes.
Or you can invest into a $1 trillion daily market and be a part of a $1 billion project with us here with Rich University. Unlimited earnings.
You know, that's amazing. You know what? When you said that, you said $6 trillion. You have the ability to go just get a little bit of that. Just grab a little bit.
Listen, I'm excited right now. I was looking for my sister. I was like, where is she? Oh my gosh. I know the time frames are so different, but we have another guest that's on right now. I am so godly proud of this woman for so many different reasons. And when I got to Dubai, as I mentioned to you, and I saw her sitting there, I was just like, oh my God, it's so excited. Here. So LaJean, beautiful. We're so happy that you were able to make it here today. Hopefully we can hear you. Can we hear you?
Oh, I don't know. Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can hear you.
Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
So happy to have you here, LaJean. Listen, I feel like a family reunion. So much.
I know, right?
Over the time. Talk a little bit to us, LaJean. I know we can hear you, and we're so happy for that. And I just want to really have a moment to connect and tell the people as we begin to come to a close here on like why they're not there yet. They heard all of this, and we know it should be so obvious, but why for them should they say yes, and why should they say yes now to Forex here with Rich University specifically?
Wow. Well, gosh, that's just such a power-packed question, but I know you guys have been on, so I don't even want to take up too much of the time. But the only thing that I want to say for those of you who are not already a part of this movement is don't miss it. Me and Babe, we're getting ready to have a Bitcoin crypto weekend. I already started out well in the positive before 9 a.m. on the West Coast in the Bay Area. And I'm extremely grateful for this. I think this is just a matter of, I like what Babe kept saying, you know, about the fact, don't be intimidated by this just because you don't know. You know, when China came over, Dr. China, when she came over to Dubai, I was looking like, there's no way in the world I'm gonna learn this. And I'm an international educator, okay? I'm like, there's no way. I'm looking like, is this Japanese geometry? That's what I was thinking.
Exactly.
What she did. She said, girl, please. She put me in a trade and I made money immediately. Let's be clear. I could care less about anything else after that. If you make money, you will learn what you need to learn to make money, and you will learn it quickly. So with this opportunity, I have been able to quadruple my account. I have been able to help over 70 families, okay, triple their account. So I don't have to convince anybody of anything, because we have something here that works. I get way more messages about where's that Tokyo, China? When is the Tokyo, China? Can you people say hello, how you doing, or whatever, you know? No, they want, where's Dr. China at? Where is that Tokyo, China alert? Okay, so we do have something here that is valuable. And I think the most important thing you need to know that is, if you learn this skill, you will never be at the mercy of an employer again.
Yeah.
You know, I did that because I needed additional streams of income, and that's exactly what I have, and then some. So if you're not trading, that's kind of like not having a cell phone in 2020, right? That's kind of like those people who don't believe in bank accounts in 2020, right? So don't get left behind. You really need to learn this for your family. You know, you get the information. This is an education platform, guys. It's education, it's knowledge. So I just would highly, you know, encourage you to not be left behind, to get the education, to get the knowledge, and then you determine what you can do with it. And the last thing I want to say is, when Dr. China and Logic Mix came over, my husband was excited. He ran, he did it, he funded his account, and he lost all his money. But let me tell you what's beautiful. He learned how to get it back. So I don't have to worry about losing money in the market, because when I do, I'm coming back 10 times harder for the inconvenience, because I can. Now tell me again, where can you do that? If you're not up on this, this is like 2020 knowledge, information for the future. The millennials are making what you make in a year, in a month. In a month. Trading, because they learned the skills. So don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. You have nothing to lose by learning the skill. So learn. I highly recommend that, guys. Anyway, I don't want to take up any time, guys. Thanks for letting me time.
What you say?
Listen, give me more. This has been okay. It's something about this move right here. Y'all know I love Dubai, and this connection is amazing to me because of the authenticity. You guys have touched on so many incredible points, and I believe you've left nobody out. Like, if you guys are not sharing this, you are totally just missing out. Listen, LaJean, kiss that precious, beautiful baby.
Thank you. It's her birthday. She just turned 1.
Yay!
Yeah, happy birthday, Nevaeh.
So precious. Oh my goodness. What a blessing. Heaven, the opposite way, right? Nevaeh. Is that right?
Heaven backwards. Yep.
Oh
Heaven
my God.
backwards.
Just beautiful.
My Dubai baby, my little Emirati.
She is for sure a Dubai baby. I remember the day. My husband brought it up the other day of the intimate times that we had in the presence of God in that hotel room, about the manifestation that we now get to see now with that beautiful baby. What an incredible, incredible experience this has been. LaJean, give Floyd our love. We're so grateful that you even shared the transparency of him getting in and not really knowing exactly what to do, and had some stumbling blocks along the way. That's a part of the process sometimes. But you got to get back on that, boy, and keep going and keep learning and keep growing, because what else is going to give you an opportunity to participate in $1 trillion daily market with an unlimited earning potential? So I'm so proud of you guys now, because y'all are, girl, don't get me to start talking, because I want to make sure we keep this thing compliant, but I'm so proud of you guys.
Dubai girls are a little bit different.
Girl, okay. Okay. Yes. So God bless you all. I'm so excited, guys. What do you do now? You're hearing this information. You're inspired. You're saying this, and I just want to be a part of the movement. I just want to be a part of what you guys have going on. Put me in position where that's what we want to do. And the way that happens is, it's very specific how you get introduced into this space. You've been introduced by somebody. They shared it on their page. You may or may not even know who they are. They gave you a link to go to yes2forex.tv. Or you may be seeing it on a watch party on a replay. Reach out to them. Chances are they're connected to Rich University and say, I want to join. Tell them thank you first for even allowing you to see this information, and get their unique link. Get back with the person who invited you to this webinar, to this call, and tell them thank you. Don't wait. Don't delay. There's nothing else that needs to be said. Get started right away so that we can welcome you inside of the doors here with Rich University. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being on. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. I know that people have been tremendously blessed for all of the information. Let's see if we can get the other ladies up here as well. Looks like Michelle may have had to drop off. I don't know no other way to do this like this. I hate that the little things are right there, but y'all look so beautiful. Look, it doesn't matter because y'all beautiful pictures are right here anyway. So thank you, everybody. We love you. Get started, not now, but right now, so that you can see what's on the inside of this beautiful, beautiful space. I love you, ladies. God bless you, ladies. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can put some music on to take us out with some Arab money. Let's see what. Come on. Hey, Arab money, y'all.
Hey.
That's what we talking about, baby. Hold on, we gotta run that part back to the part. Y'all better come on, because no telling where the next vacation gonna be, baby.
Hey.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for being on with us. God bless you guys. Bye. I love you, ladies.
Bye.
Woohoo. Bye, ladies. God bless you all. Wow. That was absolutely amazing.